You're looking at this photo, and you see a skull. NASA will tell you, it's just a rock and a trick of light. But what if your eyes aren't lying? What if Mars isn't just a dead neighbor, but our long-lost graveyard? Today, we're breaking down 20 suspicious anomalies that make scientists uncomfortable and leave us wondering, did we once kill this planet and flee to Earth? Let's dive in. Scientists call it pareidolia, the brain's tendency to see familiar patterns, like faces, where they don't exist. But let's look at the facts and decide for ourselves. Is it a shadow play or a smoking gun? Fact 1. The face on Mars. The site. A massive plateau in the Cydonia region that looked like a human face in a helmet in 1976. Official stance. An eroded hill. High-res photos show the eyes and mouth are just ridges. The theory. A monument built by an ancient civilization, much like the Great Sphinx. Fact 2. The Mars Squatch. The site. A dark, humanoid silhouette caught on camera in 2007, seemingly walking on a cliff. Official stance. A tiny rock, only a few inches high, distorted by the camera angle. The theory. A rare shot of a subterranean inhabitant venturing to the surface. Fact 3. The Martian Spoon. The site. A thin, elongated rock floating in midair with a perfect handle and bowl shape. Official stance. Wind erosion combined with low gravity carved this fragile shape. The theory. Petrified household items preserved from an ancient Martian kitchen. Fact 4. The doorway in the cliff. The site. A perfectly rectangular opening leading deep into a hillside, filmed in 2022. Official stance. A natural rock fracture caused by Marsquakes. The theory. An entrance to an underground bunker used to escape surface radiation. Fact 5. The Blueberries. The site. Millions of small, perfectly spherical blue-gray stones scattered across the ground. Official stance. Hematite concretions formed in water billions of years ago. The theory. Fossilized remains of ancient Martian fungi or bacterial colonies. Fact 6. The Martian Flower. The site. A light-colored object with distinct petals sticking out of the Martian soil. Official stance. Sulfate crystal clusters, similar to those found in Earth's caves. The theory. A fossilized plant from the era when Mars was a green, living world. Fact 7. The thigh bone. The site. A light-colored, elongated stone with distinct knobs at the ends, lying in the dust. Official stance. An oddly shaped piece of basalt rock. The theory. The skeletal remains of a large Martian vertebrate. Fact 8. The combat helmet. The site. A dome-shaped object with a distinct rim, resembling a WWI-style helmet. Official stance. A rounded rock geode. The theory. A relic of a global Martian war that ended their civilization. Fact 9. The Martian Rat. The site. A rock with the clear outline of a back, ears, and a tail, crouching among boulders. Official stance. A rock shaped by the elements. The theory. A fossilized rodent or a living creature caught in a candid shot. Fact 10. The Woman Statue. The site. A light-colored figure looking like a woman in a robe with an outstretched arm. Official stance. Light and shadow hitting the rock face. The theory. A piece of ancient Martian art that survived eons of erosion. Fact 11. The light on the horizon. The site. A bright, artificial-looking point of light beaming upward on the horizon. Official stance. Cosmic ray hits on the sensor, or sunlight reflecting off a shiny surface. The theory. Active underground searchlights, or automated alien machinery. Fact 12. The laser beam. The site. A straight, thin, vertical line of light appearing like a laser beam. Official stance. a sensor glitch or a digital artifact during file transmission. The theory, a navigation beacon or a signal from an active communication system. Fact 13. The Gold Ingot, the site, a smooth, metallic, gold-colored stone standing out against the red dust. Official stance, a nickel-iron meteorite. The theory, a piece of a spacecraft hull or an ancient smelted gold bar. Fact 14. The Martian mesh, the Tumbleweed. The site, a tangle of white, stringy material. It looks like a fishing net or a ball of yarn. Official stance, debris from the rover's own landing system. The theory, an organic Martian tumbleweed or ancient woven fabric. Fact 15. The ancient fish. The site, a rock that perfectly mimics a fish with fins and a tail. Official stance, a random shape carved by wind-blown sand. The theory, a fossilized marine creature from the time Mars had deep oceans. Fact 16. The crouching cat. The site, a rock and its shadow forming the silhouette of a curled-up cat. Official stance, a complex rock shape viewed at a specific solar angle. The theory, a potential link to Earth's cat-worshipping cultures like ancient Egypt. Fact 17. The dragon scales. The site, strange scaly patterns found on the floor of an ancient lake. Official stance, desiccation cracks in clay that fossilized billions of years ago. The theory, the fossilized skin of giant reptiles that once ruled the planet. Fact 18. The tree stump. The site, a round object with concentric rings looking exactly like a tree rings. Official stance, a layered rock formation revealing geological epochs. The theory, a petrified stump of a massive tree from ancient Martian forests. Fact 19. Martian hieroglyphs. The site, straight stone blocks with grooves that look like writing or blueprints. Official stance, cracks following the mineral's natural crystal lattice. The theory, fragments of an ancient script or markings on old foundations. Fact 20. The giant skull. The site, a massive boulder with depressions forming perfect eye sockets, a nose, and a jaw. Official stance, natural erosion of a large rock. The theory, the skull of a giant that once walked Mars, a haunting reminder of our origin. What if these aren't just tricks of the eye? There's a hypothesis that billions of years ago, Mars was a paradise. But when catastrophe struck, its inhabitants built massive arks and fled to the nearest habitable world, Earth. We simply came home, but over thousands of years, we forgot our history. What if the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs 66 million years ago wasn't a random accident? What if it was a massive Martian refugee ship? Or even a targeted strike to clear the planet of giant predators so the survivors could land and start over? Maybe our deep genetic memory is why we're so obsessed with going back. Which of these 20 finds seemed the most real to you? Let us know in the comments. Hit subscribe and like for more. The truth is out there, 34 million miles away.